What is up, guys? It's McNulty. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. The Magic Tower's back. The Magic Carpets are back. And this chick is back for the first time. And her name is Zazha. And of course, we're going to have a look at her. We're going to see whether she is any good. To be quite totally honest, I wasn't that impressed by the Magic Carpet family. I feel like they were relying super heavily on that passive skill with the reduction for 75% of the minions' HP and stuff like that. So we will see. Have they improved? Have they gone a step further? Or have they stayed pretty much stuck in the mud? I kind of hope that they stayed stuck in the mud, to be honest, because I like the old Magic heroes. But yeah, we will see. We will jump in right now and we will have a closer look at Zazha. And also, we do have Costume Agrafena, who is featured in here. And we'll have a closer look at her as well. So without any further ado, let us have a look at you, Zazha. So she is a holy hero. Of course, she's a 5-star. She is of the Magic Carpet family. So these heroes have flight momentum. And the hero starts with full flight momentum. And at the end of each turn, and when they take damage, they lose a little bit. When casting their special skill, they gain a little bit. Slower heroes gain a bit more flight momentum than faster heroes. So yeah, that's pretty much all it is. The flight momentum itself, when they have flight momentum, they can receive up to 35% increased mana generation and up to 25% extra chance to dodge. So it is a very strong effect considering a hero like this. For example, so she's running at fast speed. I can see that already. So if she starts the battle, she will have full flight momentum, which is 35% mana generation. And that means that she's pretty much going to charge up within 2 tile matches, which is probably the most awesome part about it. As you go further into the battle, it kind of becomes less and less effective. But after each special skill cast, they do gain some of it back, but they only gain it when they cast a special skill. At least I'm 99.9% sure that's what we just said. So at the end of the, when casting their special skill, they gain flight momentum. So that's the only way they gain it back. And they don't necessarily gain all of it back. So it's difficult to plan around, but it is a cool passive. It is a cool family bonus and passive combined together in one. What I'm most interested in and what most people will be is this one. Because this is the meta at the moment, isn't it? Like weaker Mega Minions, enemy Mega Minions have negative 75% HP. So 75% less HP on any Mega Minion. And for that passive alone, it's worth taking one of these heroes into the battle. Even like I said, there's one guy called, what's his name now? Man Pip or something like that. I'm sure he's in here. Oh, there he is. This guy. Even this guy is worth taking because he gets that passive. So that means any enemy Mega Minions has negative 75% HP. So they're much, much easier to deal with just from having one of these heroes on your team. So yeah, it's a brilliant passive. And that's probably, to me, the thing that makes them most desirable. The flight momentum, I can live without it. It's a cool bonus, but yeah, I could live without it. But this one, yeah, you can't. It's just that good. So let's move on in terms of these stats. So we're looking at 1275 HP, sorry, 1275 attack, 1143 defense, and 2103 health for a total team power of 1185, which is very, very strong. And yeah, looking at special skill boost on the Ether talent. So at the start of the battle, her special skills dealing an additional 30% damage for 6 turns. Pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, stats wise, just ridiculous, honestly. Like, slow down. Okay, let's have a look at the specials. So the special's called Soaring Blast, and she's running at fast speed. So all ailments affecting attack, defense, and mana generation on the caster are replaced by matching undispellable buffs. Okay, I'm going to sort of stop here for a second because this isn't actually true. So it says all ailments affecting attack, defense, and mana generation are replaced by matching undispellable buffs. But if you click this question mark, which I did earlier, it says replacement effects. Attack ailments are replaced with plus 40% attack for 4 turns. Defense elements are replaced with plus 40% defense for 4 turns, and mana generation elements are replaced with plus 40% mana generation for 4 turns. So you tell me whether that is what you would call a matching undispellable buff. To me, it's not, because if I give negative 34% defense for 3 turns, a matching buff should be plus 34% defense for 3 turns. So anyways, they have not seen fit to do that. What I do think is that it's actually better if you do take note of this, because the increase on attack for 4 turns, defense for 4 turns, and mana generation for 4 turns probably on most cases is going to be higher than what the element is that you're going to get. Now, that all being said, it's not that strong of an effect, because it only affects defense down, or attack ailments, and mana generation elements. And mana slow is not as strong as a mana cut, which it will not impact. Okay, so she then deals 620% damage to the target and boosts all allies' health by 26% of the damage dealt. I know her stats are good. I know she's a brand new hero. And I know she's running at fast speed and she has a cool passive and this ailment flip-in thing. But I do think that that boost should be higher. Like, I think it should be higher. Like, it should be 30%, for example. And then we could kind of live with it. Because, yeah, although maybe she is running at fast speed, and somebody like Voidstar, for example, who's just been featured in the Soul Exchange, she's 40%, but she's running at average speed. So, yeah, it kind of evens out. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Although it does look a bit low. I know she's going to hit like a truck, and I know it's boosted health, but it's still a hit and heal. So yeah, I'm on the fence about that one. I feel like it should be a little bit higher, but like, she's going to hit like a truck. She is running at fast speed. So as a fast speed sniper, I think she's awesome. And because of the passive against Mega Minions, I think she's awesome. But I don't think she's super awesome with that ailment affecting attack, defense, etc. It is quite a cool way to guarantee her a cleanse against those kind of ailments if she does have them on her. And it does come before she actually casts the special. So for example, if she's got negative attack, you fire her off and you want that 620% damage to hit as hard as possible, she's going to replace that attack with a plus 40% attack buff before she deals the 620% damage to the target. So from that point of view, yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah, I like her. I mean, if I got her, I would level her in a heartbeat. I love the passive against Mega Minions. No, I like the flight bonus, the flight momentum, just for the speed that she gets going at the beginning of the battle. And she snipes and she heals the entire team. I mean, yeah, she's a pretty good hero, isn't she? Really, like, I'm trying to talk her down, but actually the more I talk about it, the more I look at her, the more I'm thinking this is actually going to be quite a good hero. So please do let me know what your thoughts are about Zazha. And of course, let me know if you're lucky enough to snag this Mama Jamma from the portal. And let's move over to Agrafena. Okay, so Agrafena, I've never been the hugest fan of. I just want to start off by saying that I've never really seen her as a huge threat. Although she can get there, like if she gets the rest of the team going. Like, she's more of like a support hero, I would say. So she is obviously a dark hero. She was of the druid class in her old costume, and she's now gone full on zombie, and she's now of the sorcerer class. So she gets the chance to delay. So she reduces or slows down mana generation for the opposition team. The magic family bonus is a bonus from 1, 2, or 3 heroes. And then they get 50, 75, or 100% chance to cast a 5% mana generation stack on a random ally when they cast their special skill. And the stack can get up to a maximum of 10. That is cool because it's a stack, it's undispellable, and it just carries on building up. But the downside, it's only on one random ally. It doesn't cast the stack on the entire team. I think that would be awesome. Maybe it would be a bit strong, but you know, can we afford to give these heroes stronger passives? Because they're slightly older. I think that we can in a lot of cases. Costume bonuses. So attack bonus 52, defense 52, health 52, and mana of 1. I know they're running a charge mechanic, but really, is it that big of a difference? Like, is that because if it was 5%, there would be ways to charge them in just one tile match or one match of 4? I don't know. Like, maybe it is. There must be some kind of maths behind it, but to me, it's just a bit annoying that they don't give them the 5%. And you can see, even with the costume bonuses, we're still running at 1173. So total team power is a little bit lower than the brand new hero. So yeah, still good. Passives. Okay, so damage on special. So she gets, when she casts a special, a 60% chance to deal 150% damage to all enemies. It's not that great. And then she does also get the weaker Mega Minion. So again, like I said, you know, if I'm saying that Man Pip is worth bloody leveling and he's a 4-star, then why the heck would you not go ahead and level Agrafena? And rightly so. Honestly, if you pull any hero from this portal, you should level them and not think twice about it, because it doesn't matter whether they are great or not, whether they're a support or a damage dealer, they still get that weaker Mega Minion passive and guaranteed 100 million%, at least for the next 6 to 8 months, while they're in the meta and while they're dominating. You are going to need that. Right, let's move on. So stats wise, like I said, really good. She is a bit more defensively built. And her special skill is called Dark Shock. I think it was Arcane. Yeah, Arcane Shock before. So the old special was on the first mana charge, which is running at just faster than very fast speed. So within 2 tile matches, all enemies get negative 20% attack for 3 turns, sorry. And all enemies get negative 20% defense for 3 turns and receive 243 poison damage over 3 turns. Limit breaks and emblems, please. That goes up to 345. It's pretty cool. Just a quick negative attack and negative defense. Used to be enough to get you out of a sticky situation, but to be honest, I don't think it will be nowadays. Pardon me. So, new costume is negative 27% attack and negative 27% defense, so an extra 7% on that, and 471 poison damage compared to 345. So a little bit more poison damage, about just over 120, 130-ish per turn. Actually, maybe that's a little bit more than that. Maybe like 150 per turn. It's not bad for really super duper fast speed, but like if you can hold out, I would, because the second part of the special is always and has always been where it's at for this chick. So charge 2, all allies get plus 45% attack, further 20% increase every time they hit for 6 turns, which is a long, long time to have increased attack. And it's not just normal attack, it's attack for everything. Attack for special skills, attack for tiles, just attack, attack, attack till your heart's content. And that's what she's all about. And that's why she's so good. And then all allies also get plus 54% defense and a further 5% defense increase every time they hit, up to 79% defense. And all allies regenerate 1,428 HP over 6 turns. She shines. She freaking shines on her second charge. It takes a eternity to get there. But when she does, you know you are literally golden, because nobody can kill you because of the defense up. You're regenerating health every turn, and you're increasing your attack every single time that you get hit, up to a ridiculous amount. And like I said, it's not just normal attack, it's special skills attacks as well. So let's have a look what they've done. So this one is all allies get plus 50% and a further 20% up to 150% for 6 turns. So we're increasing the attack by a good 5-10% overall. And then all allies get 59 defense and a further 5% increase up to 84%. That's huge. Yeah, it was 79, so an extra 5% on that as well. And then all allies regenerate 1,500 boosted health. Now we're talking, because you've got other healers, you pair them with her, you're then just boosting the health every turn on top of that as well. Man, I love this though. Like, but I really do know, like, that I just know, because it can be dispelled. It's not undispellable. It lasts for too long. She's going to be great on attacking teams, for you to be able to plan around getting her to that second charge and then just completely wipe everybody out. And with that Mega Minion passive, you'll probably be able to get her there. But on defense, she's not going to be as great as you think because she can be dispelled. Too easy to dispel. But yeah, really, really cool. I do like what they've done with it. I do like the fact that they've added the passive. I'm not mad at the art, but I don't think it's super great. Like her hat was better looking in the old one, wasn't it? Still the same. It's still cool. But yeah, I think she's a decent hero. Like I wouldn't put her in the same realm as Melina that we had featured on the last one, but pretty close. Yeah, actually, no, not even, not pretty close. She'd be like a few rungs down on the ladder, but still good. Let's leave it at that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about Agrafena. I think that she's decent. And also, obviously, let me know what you think about Zazha as well. Do drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't subscribed and you don't want to miss any future content. Share it with your mother, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.